Are you a busy professional and you're looking to build wealth using the stock market or just in general? Hi, this channel or this video is for you. So, I recently was having a conversation with one of the participants in my investment course. And so, we were talking about, when you start investing, what happens? Now, ideally, nobody is starting to invest and expecting to lose money. I know I'm not. Actually, nobody sets out to achieve a goal and expects to fail. I know I don't. And so what I am trying to say is nobody, I don't remember which book, I think The Psychology of Money. Nobody, the author says nobody can predict fully what is going to happen. Nobody, except God, of course. And so we will start on our journeys and we will say, oh, I'm going to make a lot of money in the stock market. Yeah, right? And that's the goal. That's the goal. We're going to make a lot of money in the stock market, but you will lose some too. I'm completely transparent here. I have a stock that I've been contemplating on letting it go or keeping it, right? It was a beautiful stock back in the day. Whatever happened, it's not looking good right now. But I have so much money invested in this stock that I'm like, I can't let it go, right? I'm trying to see, I have a bottom limit. If it gets to that price, then we're going to let it go. But until then, I'm kind of tossing with it to try to figure out, do I just cut my losses, take the L and keep it moving? Or do I just wait to kind of see, well, we have a new administration. What's going to happen? The point of it is we're going to lose some money in the stock market. Of course, you can tighten up your strategy. You can tighten up, what technique you use. Of course, we use a CPR strategy because we're busy professionals. But even then, there are times when you may call something wrong, right? I mean, when I say call something wrong, you may pick the wrong stock or your research kind of reveals something and then listen, we're in the world and something unexpected happens. But that doesn't mean it's the end of the day. That doesn't mean it's the end of the world. And if I were to tell you, and to be honest, I've lost some money in the stock market, right? And that does not dictate that, oh, my portfolio has plummeted and I'm just like in the negatives. No, I'm still over 2,000% in my portfolio. The bottom line is when we start investing, especially if you're a newbie, you're learning from somebody that's great. But there are going to be times when you're on your own and you're trying to venture out in your trading and all these things, right? Or even if you're using the CPR strategy, you may pick a wrong stock. And then, like I said, with the one I'm kind of tossing around with is you might have to decide, okay, I got to cut my losses. This is not the end of the world. I just want you to know it's just a part of trading. It's a part of investing. And so if you get to that point where you're trying to say, oh, I'm going to give up. Like I had a participant in my workshop and she said, well, I was losing money. And so I said, I'm going to give up. No, that should be your motivation. That should be your ting, ting, ting. I need to figure out how this works. Or I need to learn more, right? I was listening to one of my fearless motivation playlists today. And the author or the speaker was saying, don't look at things as a problem, look at them as a challenge. And so if you are starting out investing, which most of us are, we're watching this channel, right? If you're starting out investing, or even if you're like still trying to tighten up your investment strategy, if your stock or one of your stock portfolios that you have on one of the stocks that you have in your portfolio takes a deep dive, that is okay. The problem will be if you stay there. If you give up and say, well, wealth isn't for me, riches isn't for me, I'm just going to let it go. That's where the problem comes in. So if your stock takes a dive, that is okay. Let's learn from what happened there. Look at the stock, analyze it, go do your research, right? We talk a lot about research here. So go do your research and see, is this what I made the mistake? Is this what I did wrong? And so you can learn from yourself and not make those same mistakes again, because essentially whatever you did can help you to learn to grow better. We talk about the mindset and stuff like that on this channel a lot. So failure is not final unless you make it so. I always say that. And so if your stock plummets, It's not the end of the day. We all go through it. If you go to anybody who is invested in the stock market, they will tell you they've lost some money, especially if they're successful, because we have to do different types of things to see if it works, if it doesn't work, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, right? And so hopefully this is helpful for you today. Don't let one bad decision, one bad stock determine if you will or will not continue to invest in the stock market. Doesn't mean it's not for you. It just means you need to learn a little bit more. You need to get better. And that's all. Speaking of learn a little more and get better, if you would like to learn more and if you'd like to get better, you can tune into our weekly webinar where we talk about our CPR strategy of investing for professionals, right? Because we're so busy. We need a strategy that's going to work for us even when we're at work or we're in our companies, whatever the case may be, because we don't have the time to sit like day traders and just watch our money, watch the stocks day after day, minute after minute for the day. So you want to make sure you have that CPR strategy. I call it bringing your investment to life so that you can make money in your sleep. I'm going to click the link. I'm going to link it below so that you can click the link to join the webinar, as well as you can also download our 5 ultimate moves. Can't talk today. You can download our 5 ultimate moves to dominate the stock market, even if you're a busy professional. I'll link all of that below. And if you are enjoying this video, please like, share, subscribe, and send it to somebody who is interested in building wealth, because we are on this channel to bridge that wealth gap. And we believe that we can do that one viewer at a time, starting with you. So we would really appreciate you liking or subscribing to this channel. Until next time, see ya.